to this guitar lesson of kingofthestrings.com. Sorry for wearing sunglasses, but I'm on the roof in Spain and it's really hot here. Anyway, I'm going to teach you a very cool arrangement of Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. We're not just going to play a guitar cover, we're going to play the guitar parts, the vocal parts, the bass parts, everything in one guitar, fingerstyle or classical guitar arrangement. And it's not that easy. I think the level of this arrangement would be at the end of the beginner's course or King of the Strings, or at the beginning of the advanced course. So it's somewhere in between. You know, I think if you completed all the lessons, you should be able to play this. And if not, it's a nice challenge to try it anyway. Let's start with the intro. In one of the first lessons, I've already showed you the intro of the original song, which was something like this. But in order to make this arrangement work, I had to play it in a different key this time. So we're going to play the same intro but move everything 2 frets up. So we play the song in A minor. So that would be. That's the intro. You can get the tabs of this arrangement at the website. If you're a member of King of the Strings, you'll have it in the members area. If not, you can get it by filling out your email address in the free trial area. After which we of course will convince you to become a member because it's really awesome. So, playing the intro here, you can play it with a little bar or with just these 2 fingers. It's up to you. And you go 2nd fret, 5th, 7th, 2nd, 5th, 8th, 7th, and then or now after that we're going to add some bass, so then the arrangement is really starting. I'm doing a little run for the bass to start. So after the intro we go. There's nothing special happening, I'm just still playing the same intro. But meanwhile the thumb here is doing 8 notes. So, in order to practice that, I think it's important to start just with the bass separately for a moment and just go and listen if it's in a constant rhythm, if it sounds good. This becomes just a power chord. Was the first verse, and you should know it's actually just based around 2 chords. A minor, that can be played here but also here. That's the one we're using mostly, so the open A string. That's why I changed the key of the song to A, right? So A, open string, then the 7th fret here, another A, and then just this little bar here. Okay? And the other chord we're using a lot is G or G7. So in this entire bar, the A chord with this bar here stays, and you just play the melody by doing right hand things and moving the pinky finger here. Then we go to the G, and then we go back to A minor. You can read the exact notes in the tabs, of course, as I've written them down. You don't have to play it exactly like I do. It's like a little jam, this song. It's just based around 2 chords, and you can play with it the way you like. So this is just an example of how you could play it, right? Yeah, the end of the verse is a little bit different. I go to the G here, pull off, pull off, and then A. And on this A chord we build up to the chorus. The chorus is a D chord. I'm doing a rasguado in the right hand. That's a technique I've showed you before in one of the other lessons. So lock all the fingers behind your thumb and like shoot them on the guitar. D chord. Then we go to a G7 chord. So a normal G would be like that. So this is the G. Instead of that you play an F, which means it becomes G7. That's like some pull-offs there, based on a little A chord. Again, the D. As you notice, I'm playing this G7 chord with my thumb here, so to have a nice warm sound, you know. You could also and then we're back at the intro. After this intro, we got another verse that starts the same as the first one, but in the ending I'm playing something different to follow Ian Gillan's vocal lines a little bit. So you can see in the tabs what I did exactly there, but I'll try to show it to you slowly. So the first 2 lines are the same, and then I go up to the high E, to the 12th fret, and then so this finger is playing the G here on the A string. And that's a nice chord I like very much. It's A minor with a 9 added to it. Chorus again. And then we arrive at the really tricky part, which is the solo. I'm using some electric guitar techniques on the classical guitar here, and it starts with the bending the strings. So I'm pressing the 7th fret, but I'm bending it up. And then a G chord. A minor. And then we have a cool scale. play that slowly. It's based on an A minor scale that we've practiced before that went like this. Okay, so we're going. Again, slowly. Hammer pull-offs again, and then an arpeggio on G, slowly, now electric guitarists will be more familiar with this because it's actually a very, very slow sweep. They do sweep picking on electric guitar. You know, so. Okay, then there's another part that reminds of electric guitar playing. We have a lot of pull-offs here like we did in Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Well, you can guess what time it is here now. Alright, so Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Then the G chord. So. And then I got another cool part with a lot of pull-offs. So you play like a power chord of A, and this third finger is just in the right hand. You could play it with this finger. That gives you the opportunity to do a technique that I like, in which you play the notes with the index finger, but you hit the soundboard of the guitar with the thumb to create some percussion. Most flamenco players would do it like this and hit the guitar with the third finger, but you know, I'm a classical guitarist. I don't want to destroy the soundboard of my guitar, so I actually developed this technique just not to destroy my guitar. Then that's 3, 5, 3, 0, all hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, G chord. Like this A minor chord can be played there, whatever you like. Any A minor chord is fine. Then we go to the famous ending of the solo. So that's open D string. Playing everything with the thumb, I like the sound of it. And then that's bending again. So and then what I usually do to end the song is I keep repeating this intro / outro a few times with some different techniques in it. In the original song there will be another verse, another chorus, but I think it gets too long on just the guitar. So you can play the intro just like we did in the beginning. But then there's a nice technique to do in which you play 16th in the bass. It's very difficult, but it's a nice thing to practice. My thumb and index finger are playing the bass. But that means meanwhile I cannot play this with the index finger anymore. So I'm using the middle finger and the ring finger for that. So Then you can strum the intro, of course, like. In the end, it's just C, A. That's it. Get the tabs at the website. If you didn't see my full version of the song with me just playing it, you can check out the video that I have on YouTube. So visit my website for the tabs, and hopefully you'll become a member of King of the Strings and learn a lot more arrangements with me. Hope you enjoyed this one, and good luck.